So we will wait to get the rectified score there of Louis Edwards off the line now. Luke Barker, though, the man that everyone's talking about right now in Ireland. Can he top qualifying? Whoa, look at this from Barker. Oh!
He's straightened up.
And problems with that car. We spoke to him earlier and they showed us the damaged exhaust wheel on the back of that turbo.
That was a pretty bad state, wasn't it?
And yeah, it's saying making no boost whatsoever. He pulls to the back of the line. We're going to wait to find out exactly what happened there from Luke. This guy, we see this car shut down just after initiation. As mentioned earlier, this guy been in the mouths of many Irishmen in the last couple of months. It's been absolutely dominating the Drift Games National Championship. But can he find some form in the UK? A broken drive shaft at round one put him out of competition. And he has so much to prove on home soil. What has he got right now as Luke Barker comes up for initiation? A very tidy job. And now it looks like that car working for him as everybody holds their nerve ever so slightly, puts foot to floor. And Luke Barker flying at the moment. This is Luke Barker that we've come to know. And a very nice line, transitions into outer zone 5. You can see Washington completely through it, looks for that wide line before he heads to the wall for 6. And Barker takes it over the line. So where does Team Top Gun score? So waiting for the judges to put their score in, just deliberating that one, so maybe some things there that we didn't see. Luke Barker, here we go, a 68 from Gaz, a 65 from Carl, a 79 from Brady. Like what you see, a 70 overall, so he does get a score on the board. He's qualifying in 16th place, Dominic Gates in 17th, so not a lot between these guys. So we should see a very nice clean battle. Both these guys very consistent, very good line. There we go. So off the line, Barker to lead, Gates to give chase. Dominic Gates taking the opportunity to try and initiate side by side there. Judges not going to like that as Luke Barker finds that good qualifying line. But look at Dominic Gates though. Nice proximity from Gates so far. But Barker giving him all the opportunity to get nice and close. He's on a very, very good qualifying line. Is Luke Barker at the moment. A good transition back. Look at that. Dominic Gates. Very tidy job there in that chase position. Barker going very, very wide because of wobbling from Gates. He just about holds onto it, but almost over rotates, just catches himself out there, a little bit of steering lock, but good run from both those guys. In that Barker not found form in the UK as of yet. Could this be the weekend that his luck changes? Could fortune favour Luke Barker right now? They're side by side, and a big waver from Gates onto the back bumper goes Luke Barker though, but a big gap opens up already. As Dominic Gates now puts foot to floor, and he's on a very nice lead line, is Dominic Gates. And no proximity from Luke Barker. He's going to want to make a dive now into that outer zone 3, but Dominic Gates keeps foot to floor and tries to drive away from Barker. Barker looking desperately to make a dive up onto the door at Nissan Skyline. As Luke Barker just looks like he hasn't got any more grip in that car. Big wobble there from Barker as they come across the line. Difficult one there for the judges, very difficult one. So the decision is in who is going to take it through to the top 16. Will it be Gates, will it be Barker, or will it be a one more time?
There's always that chance. That last one must be difficult to judge.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't an easy one. It wasn't a clear-cut battle. For me, Gates looked a little bit, he had more proximity in the chase run, pulled a bit more of a gap. Did he sacrifice any kind of line to gain that distance between him and Barker? That's what the judges will be looking at. And they're still deliberating this one. Carl putting across his point of view. This obviously will be a place in the top 16 to battle the first place qualifier, so high stakes here. The judges look like they have come to a decision. Gaz says Luke Barker, Brad says Luke Barker, and Carl goes Luke Barker. Unanimous, Luke Barker gets the win and advances through.
does take a lot to warm them tyres up when it's so wet out there.
You can just see how wet it is down there now.
Just
We're
a bit
getting
of
some-
steam coming off the back
Yeah,
of it.
there's some big puddles now starting to form on the edges of the circuit, and we know Driftland have put in a lot of work to get this place like as flat as possible in that respect that the water drains off the track.
And it
But
does excellently, but you still
There's
can't
still
stop
some
nature,
places.
can you?
Got off the line, it will be your first place qualifier. Willie Hanna now to lead out Luke Barker. Big clutch kick initiation for Hanna. No messing around. Luke Barker though, he wants it. He's hungry for it. Can he make a dive up into the door of Willie Hanna's car? He's certainly going to look to, as Hanna now makes his way down into the outer zone 3. Oh, it's very shallow though. Doesn't manage to get all the way out to it as Luke Barker gives him some room for manoeuvre. They go through the centre of the circuit now. Barker starts to make the dive. Almost contact. How did Luke Barker stop that car and stop any contact? Incredible driving there from the youngster as both guys take it across the line. Going to change. They know what it feels like, so they start to push a little bit harder. They start to push a bit more harder than that, and then, you know, by the end of this, when we're in the final, these guys are going to be absolutely flying. For me, Willie Hanna, that initiation was, you know, no holds barred, big clutch kick. He knew what he had to do. He knew Luke Barker was good. They come off the line. Barker now to lead out Hanna. And you can see Willie Hanna on the back bumper, almost sideways already. And Willie Hanna already sideways before Luke Barker. And Barker all the way out to the edge of the circuit there. Very, very good job from Luke Barker. But look at Willie Hanna with the proximity. As Luke Barker gets nice and wide right onto the edge of the track now. Willie Hanna gives him some room to manoeuvre, doesn't get himself caught like Barker does. And Willie Hanna's going to look for the side of that 357 as he makes one last ditch attempt to dive out the door. They come across the line. Incredible stuff there from a first battle of top 16.